Hey, what's up? Hello. Thanks for clicking on my video. I'm Decca, and today I'm going to talk about how I had a near-death experience. Do I have anything in my teeth? Thank you. So, I was on a plane. Actually, this story is two parts, and I'm telling it here because something is just telling me to tell the story in front of my camera, put it on the internet, and just do it. I don't know. I've had this in my mind for a while. I've had this urge to make videos for a long time. I started making videos when I was 14, but I didn't know what YouTube was, so it wasn't clicking. But I have made videos in the past. I have done a podcast in the past. I'll probably start doing that again, but then I also thought, well, this is basically a podcast, so I'm just gonna do this, and if we must do the podcast thing, then that will happen. But right now, I'm just feeling like doing this, so thank you for clicking on my video, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna try to not waste your time, okay? Okay. So, I had a near-death experience, kind of. I wasn't in an accident, I didn't really die. But in my mind, things were happening, okay? Things were not happening. So the first part of this is once I was on a plane with my mother, and my mom, she's a bit of a jokester. She's a bit of a jokester, and she likes to, scare me. And it works. It doesn't really work. Honestly, I can't really be scared, but this one time she really got me. I'm the kind of person who I will move about my house or my area so quietly, unintentionally, that I will kind of scare people because they don't see me behind them, or they didn't hear me coming, or I was there and I wasn't making any noises. And I will try to make noises. This just happened. We were at my boyfriend's grandma's house, and I walked into the kitchen where she was at with her back to me, and I literally tried to be make some kind of noise so that she heard me coming. Because I'm not a stomper. I don't stomp my feet when I walk, because my mom would beat me if I stomp my feet when I walk. If you know, you know, some of us just had it like that. So I'm a very kind of light walker. But I tried to make a noise when I walked into the kitchen behind her, and it didn't work. And she turned around and she was like, "Oh, I didn't see you there. I didn't know you were there." And I'm like, awkward. It's so awkward. I'm not one to announce that I'm in the room, and maybe I should work on that. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I should be like, "Hey, what's up?" every time I enter a room, so that I don't scare people. But then I feel like even that would scare somebody, you know what I mean? But anyway, my mom, one time, she got me really good. We were on a plane. I don't remember where we were going, but I was asleep. Soundly asleep next to her. And when the plane was landing, right at that moment where the plane hits the ground, and it's she literally was like, "Rah!" to me. It scared me, but it scared me awake, and it also just really deeply annoyed me. I was like, if you weren't my mom, I'd call you a bitch. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I was sleeping pretty good, and the plane was already probably gonna scare me enough. She added to it. She saw the opportunity to really get me, and she got me, okay? But that wasn't my near-death experience. What I feel was a near-death experience for me, and I was on a plane, but I was by myself. And it's something that happened, and I remember it so vividly, and I remember it really impacting my day and just my being. This happened to me, and I was just whoa, this is really major, and I'm never gonna forget this. And I forget a lot of things. I have forgotten a lot of things. I think I have repressed a lot of memories. But this, when it happened, I knew that I was never going to forget it. And I think it was about, I tried to do the like, I remember the event so vividly, but I don't exactly remember like where I was going because I've flown so many times. Like I have been on planes ever since I was like 10 years old, going to see my dad from North Carolina to Missouri over and over again, like every summer. So I have a lot of plane experiences. Like I have family that's never ever been on a plane before, and I'm like, I can't relate because I literally have been going on a plane since I was a child. So I don't exactly remember where I was going, but I know it was about 5 years ago. And I'm like so thankful for the experience. And I think I have to tell this story to also remind myself because it completely removed my fear of death. I was, not that I even had like a very strong fear of death. I've never had a very strong fear of death. I should also say that because I witnessed my grandmother dying when I was very young and I was very like aware of what was happening. And you know, I was okay like through that experience, and it kind of made me feel like I'm not afraid of death. Like if my grandma can die and she can be okay, like I can die and everything's gonna be fine. It's just, that's kind of always how I've thought about it. So no fear of death, really. Not like a strong fear of death, but like I do seek comfort and safety, so like there's something there. Anyway, so I'm on the plane in the middle seat by myself, and I'm asleep on the tray in front of me like this, which like, wow, the nastiest place probably I could have been having my face near is that tray, okay, in the seat. But this was clearly pre-pandemic times. I was knocked out there in the middle seat on the tray, and I started dreaming, and I was dreaming that I was on the plane. And I do this a lot. I dream very vividly, very lucidly, and that's probably another conversation. Next video. I can't wink. I'm sorry that I tried that. Okay, so I'm asleep on there and I'm dreaming, and I am dreaming that the plane is gonna crash. Like maybe there was some turbulence and I was like, okay, the plane is gonna crash. And it was like scary. It was like, you know, turbulent in this dream that felt a lot like reality. And I just remember a voice coming into my head that sounded like myself. It was like me talking myself through this inevitable plane crash that was starting to happen. And I told myself, it's okay. You're gonna be fine. You've done this before. And the implication was like, you've died before. It's fine. Like, you're gonna be fine. You've done this before. You've died before. Like, this is gonna be okay. Just pray. Just pray through it. And I started like, I was like, okay, like, dear God, like, just help me. And it was just so like terrifying and then immediately reassuring. And then I woke up and I was on the plane and the plane was fine. And I was like, what just happened? Literally what and I'm by myself. So like, what am I supposed to do? Like tell the strangers next to me, like, yo, I was just sleeping and dreaming that the plane was crashing and that we were about to die. But like, I wasn't scared because like, I've done this before. Like I've died before and like, you've died before. And like, we're all gonna be okay and it's all gonna be fine. I just was like, I just woke up and I was like, what do I do with this experience? What do I do with this information? I don't know. But you know, when I was thinking about it, I thought like, maybe I should make a video about this and just talk about it, like just put it out there and see if anybody else has maybe ever felt this way or whatever, I don't know. I just maybe had like a similar plane experience also. Like it felt profound, like not gonna lie, it felt profound and it felt good. And it was like a reminder that like, you've died before, it's fine. Like, don't be afraid of death, just live. Like, if anything, be afraid of not living life. Life is for living. And making videos makes me feel alive. And I don't always know what I'm gonna talk about, but something told me to talk about this. So here it is. I hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you for listening to me. Please like, subscribe, comment. I have like 33 followers and they're all friends from high school and college and my family. So thank you to you guys. If you're seeing this, I love you. If you're new, welcome. I probably am gonna love you too. Yeah, so see you in the next one.